Alright, for example, alright, I just have like a, just want to show you a few products I got. Alright, and this is, I think this is, it's one thing called, like bentonite clay. Alright, and there's also like food grade bentonite clay. But here's like an example. I don't know, I don't ingest like this. Like it's used for like other things. Like it can heal wounds. It can heal like cuts, bruises, wounds, like bites. Like like the Northern Kingdom, like they would like just like mix it with like water or whatever and just like glob it on there. Alright, and it would yeah, and it would space like heal your wounds basically. Alright, and I also have it alright, this is the food grade. Alright, company Redmond. Alright, but this is like food grade, it's like a daily detox. Alright, and also like you can this is the type of like food grade bentonite clay, you can put it in smoothies, or you can just like ingest like you can just scoop it up with a spoon after like putting some like you can put like water. Goes good with like almond or coconut milk, like aloe juice. Alright, so it's like edible and it's alright, it's good for you. Alright, and it's like the Nutri Slim. It's like you can go on a tea cleanse. It's got or it's called Malvo Verde Salada. Alright, yeah, suck. I don't know exactly. So I'm gonna look it up. Alright, but I have some more like scriptures on deck I wanted to get. What the fuck? Oh, Verde Salada. Right. Let's go to the alright, it's also called Chinese mallow. Alright, it says Chinese mallow is an herb. The seed is used to make medicine. People use Chinese mallow as a laxative to relieve constipation and as a diuretic to relieve water retention by increasing urine production. You know, like some people, like they have like a lot of just like water weight and all that. Alright, so that's another like use for it. Chinese mallow is also used for kidney disorders and to start the flow of breast milk. So it has or it has like more than one use. Or and it's an herb that you can take, or it's a natural herb, or it's not some just like some fancy. It's not some like fancy like weird procedure. Alright, that Esau thinks is beneficial. Alright, this is Psalms 104. Alright, and 13. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of thy works. Alright, so the way the Heavenly Father like set it up, like he made everything perfect. Even like Louis C.K. like he had like a like he's this comedian. He was talking about how how like it was like a routine. Like he was basically saying that like Edomites were like destroying the world. Right, and when the Lord returns, like he's gonna punish them and all that. Alright, but he was just talking about how like like the Lord made everything perfect, right? But they always wanted to just like modify everything, right? And through their modification of everything, they were destroying everything. Alright, but like through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through David, alright, said that right, the way the Lord already set it up, like even though like you have to like he told like Adam and Eve they had to like till the ground and everything. Alright, but there's still like just like right down the street there's an apple tree right, that grows like all by itself. Alright, at my old apartment in Southern Ohio there was like one or two like apple trees like all around. You could like I remember like I don't know, I'd been like out of a job for a while, so like I didn't have that much like as far as like a food budget. Alright, but there were like the Lord like provided. There were just like apple trees, right? There were just like trees with like berries on it, alright, and all that. Alright, verse 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man. Alright, so like all these herbs, they're for the service of man. Alright, that's not talking about like rolling up a joint and like getting high. Alright, but there's certain like herbs that you can like ingest. Alright, and they'll have like healing like not only like more importantly like the healing qualities rather than like just like mind altering qualities and all that. Alright, that's not the main purpose like for these herbs is to to heal you, like relieve your pain, like not only cure but prevent illnesses. Alright, it's like preventative measures, so you won't have have some like Edomite wanting to like stick a tube up your, and like that's an exit, but but that you have the herbs. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Alright, and so that like that's where like all the food, like the resources. I was talking about and even he was talking about grass for the cattle and all that. Alright, people like alright, this so-called white man with his like organic like milk and like steak and burgers. Alright, and he's always like boasting about like well these are grass-fed burgers, grass-fed, cage-free, and all that. Right, that's how it's supposed to be, though. Right, it's not supposed to be like something like the fact that like food is like organic or natural. Like that's the way it's supposed to be, and like but like these they use it as like some sort of like marketing ploy. When that's the way it's like was supposed to be anyway. Alright, Genesis 1 and 10. And the Most High called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And the Most High, I saw that it was good. And the Most High, it's technically like the Alahayim, right, the powers. Alright, said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit whose seed was in itself, after his kind. Alright, and Elohim saw that it was good. Alright, so if he saw that it was good, alright, then as far as like, alright, the blueprints and the procedure, alright, like who is Esau to try to tell like the Most High, alright, that alright, it needs to be like modified or improved upon. Like they always have like these like weird hacks, like yeah, I don't know, like like they like cut off like a pig's nose, like to cure brain cancer. They cut off like the brain tuber and like fuse like the pig's nose, alright, to where that section of your brain was, because like someone, he saw it, like they just like make shit up about like yeah, that's like a perfect like replacement for that. Or and then like they'd have it on like NPR like it's some sort of like technological advance. Like that one stupid bitch that was in the movie in the beginning of the movie, like I Am Legend. She's like, oh, we found a cure for cancer. Like and then she was like, what if there was a crazy guy speeding down the highway? Alright, but then we put medicine on the crazy guy speeding down the highway and it helps people. We cured cancer. Alright, but they cured cancer with fucking rabies. Alright, so yeah, that's just, you know. Alright, and this is Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. Alright, if you were following like those just change like the dietary laws. Of course, we got like so-called like freedom of religion. Alright, there's certain like kosher and halal like markets you can go to and all that. Alright, and he doesn't like force like those people to like he doesn't really like it's not like Second Maccabees where he's forcing people to like eat pork. Alright, he'll hide it in like a lot of ingredients and all that, but alright, but at the same time like it's legal to eat pork and like shellfish, and that's off according to the scriptures. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. Alright, so at a certain point, you know, alright, he's gonna have you know, he had like the Greco-Roman Empire. Alright, that fell, but now like ever since the Renaissance, like he's been wreaking havoc again. Alright, but at a certain point, like it's going to come to an end.